So I'm reading this article in the New York Times titled, "Noise Could Take Years Off Your Life, Here's How." And they go into a very specific detail about the impact that loud noise can have on our health, what noise does to your body, and here's the rundown. Unpleasant noise enters your body through your ears, but it is relayed to the stress detection center in your brain. This area, called the amygdala, triggers a cascade of reactions in your body. If the amygdala is chronically overactivated by noise, the reactions begin to produce harmful effects. The endocrine system can overreact, causing too much cortisol, adrenaline, and other chemicals to course through the body. The sympathetic nervous system can also become hyperactivated, quickening the heart rate, raising blood pressure, and triggering the production of inflammatory cells. Over time, these changes can lead to inflammation, hypertension, and plaque buildup in arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. Now, why I'm talking about all this on a tinnitus video is because researchers have found essentially the same impact of tinnitus on those of us with tinnitus. Not surprising that internal noise should react the same as external noise. A couple of the studies, and I have the specific details on my newsletter if you want the specific reference articles. Among other things found in with tinnitus, increased amygdala activation in patients with high tinnitus distress, the same thing we saw in the impact of noise. One study reported that heart rate variability, which is a marker of heart health, is suppressed, and the sympathetic activity of the autonomic nervous system is predominant in tinnitus patients. Again, sympathetic activation, the same as in the noise impact. In another study regarding tinnitus severity and neural activity, tinnitus distress correlated positively with sympathetic markers and negatively with parasympathetic markers. So what we're seeing is the same impact in those with tinnitus as those exposed to external noise. Now, this is not a warning sign or a sign of despair, but it is a sign we need to take steps to get our sympathetic nervous system under control. And one of the best ways to do that are breathing techniques. And I want to talk today about a specific breathing technique I haven't talked about before, called the 3-6-5 technique, which I find very helpful because it's something that's relatively, I think, easy to practice and begin to make a habit in your life. And the impact of it has shown to be just what we need: a reversal of sympathetic activation, reduction in amygdala activation, if this is practiced over a long period of time. So essentially what 3-6-5 works with is a notion that's known sometimes as coherent breathing or paced breathing, and that is breathing for the same length of the inhale as the exhale. We mostly do inhale longer than we exhale. So this is a training to regulate the breath and hence regulate the nervous system. Now, some studies have found 5.5 to be sort of the ideal breath, but the 3-6-5 works with roughly 5 breaths, in-breaths per minute, 5 out-breaths per minute. So you have 6 breaths per minute. You do this 3 times a day for 5 minutes. All right, that's 365 days a year, every day. 3, 6, 5. Do it 3 times a day. Breathe out 6 times. Breathe 6 times a minute. 5 seconds on the inhale, 5 seconds on the exhale, and do this for 5 minutes, 3 times a day, 300 every day. And so, how do you know how to breathe for essentially 6 seconds, 5 seconds every inhale? Well, there are a lot of videos on YouTube that you can actually do this in conjunction with music. That's nice. You can look up 5.5 or 6 breaths per minute paced breathing. There's also a lot of apps that will allow you to set this up. And I'm going to work with one right now, an app called Breathe to Relax, and I'll put the name of that in the notes for this video. And you can essentially set the pace of it for whatever you want it to be. So we're going to set it for 5, breathing in for 5 seconds, out for 5 seconds, 6 breaths per minute. And I'll do this on a timer. You can get this app and time it, but this is just to give you a sense of what it's like. We'll do this for a minute or two. So inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. So that's 2 minutes at 6 breaths per minute, the 6 of the 3-6-5 methods. You should do it for 5 minutes at a stretch 3 times a day. And you can do this. What I do is usually as part of my morning meditation routine. I do the first 5 minutes at this pace. I also do it before going to bed at night. And then I usually find some way to squeeze it in during the day. So let me encourage you to try that out. Actually do some research on it on your own, and hopefully you will find this a useful strategy to begin to calm your nervous system down. Bye.